First game of NFL season, okay? First game. And I ain't gonna lie, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. This been bugging me for a while now, okay? This has really been bugging me. Let me not even start this sentence up, because it's gonna come off like I am. But Lamar Jackson, okay, it's the same problem every single year. And it's, matter of fact, it's not even just. Nah, it might just be Lamar. It's the same issue every year. It's the same issue every year. They cannot make the right plays when they need it most. It's not like they were bad yesterday. Lamar Jackson didn't have a bad game. He rushed for over 100 to damn near. I forgot. Did he throw for 200, something like that? Touchdown. Like, it wasn't a terrible performance. It wasn't a terrible performance. But when it comes down to just what they need, he just folds. He doesn't get the job done. He just does not get the job done when they need him to get the job done. Okay? And that's what the league's gonna come down to. And that's what the Ravens games are gonna come down to. Okay, because you guys obviously have an elite run game. You have Derrick. That RPO with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson is scary, real scary. Like, I generally don't think I don't think a lot of teams can guard that. But it's gonna come down to, can Lamar Jackson throw the football when they need it? It's gonna come down to him throwing. It don't matter how many y'all could go for. They can combine for 300 rushing yards, stuff like that. It's not gonna change nothing. Can y'all make the throws that's gonna win games? Can he throw the football? It doesn't matter when he's throwing footballs for the first quarter, second quarter. Like, it's gonna matter fourth quarter, game on the line. Can he throw the football? Their defense is elite. Ravens defense is always elite. We never got to worry about their defense. It's just this offense that's just inconsistent. I think this offense alone should be putting up major numbers. Just off the run game alone should be putting up major numbers. Now, if you include just the passing game with Isaiah Likely, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, this is a fire receiving core. It's not the craziest receiving core, but it's a pretty good receiving core. It's a pretty good passing game. Lamar Jackson has all the talent he needs around him. Now, I'm not saying this is going to mean something in a regular season where it's like we're going to see Lamar Jackson or the Ravens not make the playoffs and stuff like that. I think the Ravens are a clear top team. Clear. I don't think there's really much people who's going up against them. And I think they will be top 3, top 5, something around those lines. I think they're a really elite team. But I just think they're not going to make it far because they cannot get the job done. It's like, if you guys are going to be this much of a choke artist, you got to start blowing these teams out. But they're not doing nothing. They're not doing none of the sort. It's the same old all the time. Same old. And I'm sick of watching it. I'm tired of watching it. This is the MVP. This is the MVP we're talking about. A 2-time MVP. And this is somebody who people are calling elite, extremely elite, future Hall of Famer, all this type of stuff. But it's not showing. It's not showing when he needs it, when they need it. He's not that good in the playoffs, just like my quarterback, where everybody loves talking about how Dak doesn't perform in the playoffs, but he's great in the regular season, which is a great point. But at the same time, I'm taking Dak because I feel like Dak is extremely clutch. I think Dak is clutch. I do think he shoots himself in the foot, yes, but we cannot take away from the fact that Dak is clutch. Okay, we cannot take away from the fact. So it's the fact that they're in similar boats with his playoff situations, but Lamar Jackson's just not that clutch. He's not. He's just not that clutch to me. And this is what I've seen. I'm not saying I haven't seen a game-winning drive from him before, but I think he does both, where he shoots himself in the foot and he just folds when it comes to throwing. I think he can, let's make up a scenario quick, right? Where you got a fourth down, you need a first down. Lamar Jackson can make a play to get that fourth down with just his legs or make a quick little throw. But if it's a scenario where they got to throw it deep, he's underthrowing him, he's overthrowing him. He just cannot make the throws that are needed to be made, bro. It just, I don't know. I don't know how you can win big games with this. I don't know how you can win big games with this. That's not acceptable. You gotta, like, he's always overthrowing his players. Everybody wants to point out on this Isaiah Likely, like, toe tap touchdown where it's like his foot was out. But bro, the two to three possessions before then, what was he? Like, it was, he overthrew like 2 or 3 players. The Zay Flowers one was crazy. Can we get some footage? I need to get the footage for that. Where like, what was going on there? And he does this consistently every year. Yeah, there's no way y'all not seeing this. There's no way you're not seeing this. This is unacceptable, and they got to clean this up if they want to make it far. This is a great team. This is a great team for the Ravens. This is a great team. This is a team that I was scared of going into this year. But looking at this, looking at what I just saw, and it's the first game of the season, okay, I understand people can get better, all this other rah. I'm sorry, bro. If Lamar can't make the throws that are needed to be made, they will not be winning. They will not be as scary as I thought. They would just be a regular good top team. Like, it's like with the Bills. I've never been scared to play the Bills, ever. I've never been scared to play the Bills. That's just because, like, okay, they're a good team. They were a great team. But Josh Allen seems to always choke and does some dumb, ridiculous stuff. And it just happens consistently. And that's the same thing with Lamar. Lamar does something dumb. He turns the ball over, fumbles, he overthrows, underthrows. It's always something. It's always something when it comes to the throws that need to be made. And it has to change. I don't know how y'all are feeling about this in Baltimore. I think, and it's like, I'm not even hearing people talk about it, but this is unacceptable. He does this consistently. If he wants to be in this elite category with these quarterbacks, he got to make these throws. He got to. Because this is a win. It was definitely a winnable game for the Chiefs. I mean, definitely a winnable game for the Ravens. But it's the Chiefs. They're coming off a championship. They're a good team. But I'm sorry, Lamar. You got to do better. You got to do better. You got to do better.